Hello, friends. Welcome back to my kitchen. I am Cherie Sword, your pampered chef lady, and thank you for joining me tonight. I haven't been around for a couple weeks. I had some surgery a couple weeks ago, so I had to take a few weeks off. I'm still having some trouble with my left arm here, so I'm not really back to fully cooking. So I thought I would share with you some things that are going away. Oh, I'm so sad about some of these. We found out about a lot of these a couple weeks ago, but it really became apparent when we saw them talked about during our conference last week. So many amazing announcements. And I'm going to be sharing a big one at the end of this week that I can share so far. Because some of them we can't share yet, like all the new products. Shh, not talking about those yet. But I want to let you know that if you're not in my VIP foodie community group, Cherie's Pampered Kitchen, now is the time to join. Because that's where I'm making the big announcement about a new product that will be available on August 1st. But I'll share that later in the week, Friday, I think, in Cherie's Pampered Kitchen. So make sure that you've joined that group. I will make sure to add a comment with the link down below, all right? So, you've seen a couple of my posts. Maybe you've got my email, maybe not. But our OG white scrapers that have been around forever, they are my absolute favorite. I have 2 of all of them. These are only 3 of them because these are the last 3 available. We have our mix and scraper, the small mix and scraper, which is a little bit small, smaller than this one, but bigger than this one, has already sold out. And so has our classic scraper. So right now we have left is the mix and scraper, the mini mix and scraper, and the skinny scraper. And if you don't have a skinny scraper to clean out your mayonnaise jar, you need one now. All right. These are being actually restyled, and they're going to be kind of a bluish gray color, and the handles are a little bit different. But I'm telling you, if you love these white ones, stock up now. It's really fast, I'm telling you. In Cherie's Pampered Kitchen, I have shared the link to shop. I will share a link here as well. But these are going fast, and today alone we saw 2 of them sell out. So definitely, if these are like your favorite, love them, grab them now, okay? You've seen me use these. I use these all the time. These are another favorite of mine. These are our microwave grips, and they're perfect for grabbing. I do the deep covered baker, our micro cookers, anything out of, you can grab the tops of the bowls or anything like that, plates, out of the microwave, and you're not going to burn your fingers. These are silicone, fabulous. So these are also being discontinued. Oh, so sad. We've had these. They were available in red before, then they changed to gray. I don't think they're coming back, but I do highly recommend them, all right? 2 of our seasonings are being discontinued. Our savory maple and our Greek rub, which I just ran out of the other day, and excuse me, I have to restock real quick before they sell out because I love it on grilled chicken. The Greek is amazing on grilled chicken. It has kind of a citrus tone, citrus and oregano, Italian herbs kind of tone. So good. And then the savory maple. This is one of my favorites to use on salmon. I do sheet pan salmon with some vegetables. So good. So savory maple and the Greek rub are both going away. So if you like those, if you've had those before, grab them now. All right. So some of you that are local to me in Dover, Connecticut, I can do a bulk order. So if you want to do a porch pickup, you can prepay and then do pickup on my porch. You're welcome to do that. Just comment porch if that's something you're interested in, and I'll find out what you want, and we'll get you prepaid and get that order set, okay? Some of our silicone utensil tools here are going to be going away. The slotted spoon, I I don't know why these are going away either. I love them. Some of these my fish spatula, I use this all the time with my salmon. You can get right between the meat and the skin and it comes right off. Our angle turner and our egg turner. The egg turner is different because it has kind of this pointed edge and it's very thin, so you can get right under the, like if you like fried eggs, this is the one, all right? You can get right under there to flip them over. So these ones are being discontinued. I know, so sad. All right. And if I mention any of these and they're your favorites, tell me what you love about them down below. I'd love to hear it. Oh, and I forgot a little housekeeping before I started. Please say hello. If you're watching, say hello. If you're watching the replay, comment replay. I love knowing who's been watching because I can't see if you just watch. But if you comment, I know you were here. So thank you for doing that. All right, we have a couple cast iron pieces going away, and I want to talk about these because they're already pre-seasoned. They're easy to maintain. It's just hot water, okay? And this one here in particular, this is the, of course I'm going to forget the name. Oh, my chemo brain still is acting up. Okay. It'll come to me. I'll post a link for it down below because I don't remember the name. But anyways, it's our cast iron sizzle skillet. There you go. That's our sizzle skillet. Save that 5 times fast. All right. So cast iron, you can put this right on your grill. Great for fajitas. You can even do, they call it galette, which is like a pie. You just put your pie crust out, put your filling in the middle, and fold up the edges of the pie crust right there. You can bake it in the oven or on your grill. Easy peasy. It comes with this acacia wood trivet so that you can take it right from the grill to the stove. And it has our PC logo on the back. Great about this, use either side. You can also use it as a charcuterie board, cheese board, anything like that, okay? Makes a great serving platter. So this one is being discontinued, as well as our grill pan and grill press. All right, grill press. This leaves, you can use this on your stovetop. You can use it out by the campfire. It's, again, they're pre-seasoned, so you don't have to do any extra work to them other than when you're maintaining them, you don't use soap and water. You just use hot water. If they get a little film, sometimes they get a little sticky. I just rub a little salt in there, cleans right out, and then wash them up. All right, so they do take a little different care than some, but so good. They'll last you forever. And if your iron level is a little lower, if you're run a little low, cooking in iron, a cast iron, will actually, it releases some of the iron into the food and a little healthier for you, okay? So it creates its own non-stick stickness. I guess you have to use non-stick pans when you use cast iron because they have a natural non-stick as you use them. So grill pan and a sizzle skillet going away. Sad. All right, let me move these without killing myself because they're very heavy. So if you have trouble with the weight of some things, cast iron obviously is heavy. It's iron. Come on. All right. So think about what you're doing, when you're purchasing that. All right. Where are my bakers? All right. Where are my bakers? Comment baker if you're a baker. All right. Our numbers and letters cake pan, which I've absolutely loved. I used these when the boys were a little bit younger, making all their numbered cakes and things. All these little pieces come out, and it comes with directions to tell you how to lay these different shapes and things to get exactly the letter or the number that you want. And it makes a really nice big cake. So that is being discontinued. Sad. Our tart pan with lid. So I love this because if you make a tart and you take it somewhere to serve it, you're going, to someone's house for dinner and you're making dessert, our tart pan comes with a lid. So you can make it up. So the bottom, the reason it's called a tart pan is the bottom comes out. So if you're generally, a tart pan will, when you take it out to serve it, you're just gonna go like this, come right out like this. All right, if you don't want to put it over your hand, take a, like a round container, and just set this down on top of it, and then it pops right out and you can grab it. All right. So, but you can bake it in here, and then once it's cooled, put the lid on it and take it just so it's easy to transport, or you can keep it nice and fresh in your refrigerator. All right, if it's a chilled pie, cream pie type thing. All right, these mini fluted cake pan. Oh, I've used this so many times I can't even tell you. Love this for the holidays. It's great to make gifts for teachers and things. Bus drivers, you can make, just use regular cake mix, make them a little cake, or we have red velvet is a really popular one. We have lots of recipes. I can share them with you. So this is great for making gifts for the holidays. Something that people will want, something that they'll use, right? Who doesn't want a little cake? You know, it's individual for them. And our lovely donut hole pan. Yes, the donut hole pan is retiring. So if this has been on your wish list, now's the time to grab it. Or maybe you have one and you've been saying, I need two. You better get it now. You won't get it later. All right? So donut pan. Last thing I'm going to share with you is about our popcorn makers. So we have two sizes. This is the lid that goes on there. So we have, this is the family size, okay? I made some, my favorite to share with you, but you can't have any, so I'm gonna eat it all. Sorry. But I popped up some of it's the homemade kettle corn recipe. So good. So it tastes, it's got that little bit of sweetness, it's got the saltiness, which I love, that sweet and salty. This was only half a cup of popcorn. So if you eat popcorn from the bag in the microwave, check out your ingredients. It's got all these chemicals in it. This I made with 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. You can also use canola oil if you want. I like coconut because it gives it that little bit of a sweet or different flavor, coconut flavor. 2 tablespoons of sugar, a half teaspoon of salt, and a half a cup of popcorn kernels. All right, and it made all of this. All right, that's a nice big bowl size, and I know what's in there. I know all of those ingredients. They came right out of my kitchen. All right, I don't have any of these ingredients that I can't pronounce or say. All right, and then this is the smaller one. Now I will tell you, if you have a college student or a student going off to college, and they love popcorn, get them one of these. All right, easy to put in the microwave. Fits just about any microwave because it's nice and small. And you just saw it was all flattened out. It flattens down so that it's easy to store. That's it. All right, this little cup here on the top, that's for putting in like extra butter and things, so that as it pops, it melts down all over it. So delicious. So this is the regular size and the family size. Both are being discontinued. So you're definitely going to want to check out the discontinued list. I did share the full discontinued list in Sharice's Pampered Kitchen. I think I shared it on Monday. Actually, I shared it a couple times. I shared it a week or so ago when I was announced, and then I shared it just on Monday. Because some of the items have already sold out. Like I said, those white scrapers are already gone. So if there is something on that list you want to get it now, because it's going to go really fast, okay? Some of these items will not end up in the outlet. They will sell out before August 31st. So these are all available until August 31st while supplies last, all right? Because if they sell out, and we don't have any more in stock. So make sure that you check that list. I will share the list again here in the comments, so that you know what's going away. And that way you can make a decision whether you want to get them now or wait to see what's new in September. Like I said, the scrapers, my OG scrapers, these are the only 3 left. The only 3 sizes left. So it's the mix and scraper, the mini mix and scraper and the skinny scraper. All the other ones have already sold out. They are being restyled. We're not totally getting rid of them. They're being restyled. But if you like, the new ones are in a bluish gray color, and the handles are a little bit different. So if you like these white ones, and like I do, I have 2 of all of them, you want to stock up and have them in your kitchen. All right? Have some backups in case somebody takes one out of your kitchen when you're not looking. It's happened. I've seen it happen. People have told me about it. So anyways, that's what's cooking in my kitchen this week. We just made some popcorn. I'll share this recipe for the homemade kettle corn with you. Super easy. This is one of the great things about this microwave popcorn is that you know what you're putting in it. You can put your own butter, your own seasonings. Another one I love to make is the butter with our garlic and herb rub and Parmesan cheese. Oh, so delicious, all right? But you can put all your own, get some ranch seasoning, whatever you like. You can make your own popcorn with your own seasonings and not have all those chemicals. So, baking pans, cast iron, our other non-stick grill pans, those are also going away, being retired. So, check out the list, see what you need. If you're local to me in Norwich, Connecticut, comment porch, and I can arrange the bulk order, and you can do porch pickup. You prepay your order, do porch pickup, and you'll save on shipping. All right, I'll pay the shipping. So if that's something you're interested in, comment porch. All right. If you haven't commented hello yet, do it now. Say hello. If you're watching the replay, comment replay. Thank you all so much for coming back to my kitchen. I'm hoping by next week I'll be able to use my arm more and I can do some more cooking. All right. Talk to you later. Bye, everyone.